Going green, here we go. Slow but steady, we get going. Tony Sanders up in the top side into 3 out of 4. Watch them rooster tails fly, folks. 1 lap complete. Tony Sanders, your leader, followed up by Greg Frazier. Apparently it's the middle to the high side is where everybody's sitting. Armstrong now in front of Knight. Sanders up in turn number 3 once again out of 4. 2 complete. And Charlie Knight having some issues out of 4. Gonna keep it green though. Greg Frazier killing it out of turn 2. Florio going to move around the outside, but Frazier's going to get right into it. Into 3 out of 4. We're finally cross-flagging it. 4 laps down. 4 to go. Sanders picking up the pace a little bit. .2K is pulling its way out of the track. Sanders getting up in the marbles. Frazier in second, Florio in third, Armstrong in fourth. Hold her down, white flag out for the 481 of Hollywood, Tony Sanders. Sanders takes the middle line, goes up into turn 3. Frazier trying to close in the gap on the 481. Out of 4, the checker flag going to the 481. Hollywood, Tony Sanders from Cisco. Going green this time, here we go. Gerald Henderson leads it after 1. Larry Underwood in second. The 43 of Gene Burnett in third. Here comes the 8 of Manning in the 4th spot. Last verse, same as the first, with the exception of Underwood falling back 1 spot. The 43G of Burnett working his way up. Cross flags coming out for the 55G of Henderson. Burnett now leads it in second spot. 55G, your leader. White flag comes out for the 55G. Going green, here we go. Honish in 3 out of 4. Looks like we got the packed issue figured out. We're off gas and no brakes. Honish and Florio battle for position into 3 out of 4. Honish gonna get to the front and stay there. Cross flags are out. We are halfway. A battle for position between Quick Nick and Chris Florio. James Honish now up on lap traffic, giving a chance for the 66 to close in. Turn number 2, down the backstretch, Honish, Klinkenbeard, and Florio. A little loose in 3, but out of 4, we're holding her to the floor at green. White flag for the 777 of Honish. Klinkenbeard found a spot to the middle, down the backstretch. Turn 3, Honish takes the middle line. Klinkenbeard out of 4, trying to pass. Gonna come up short to the 777. Marishik gonna take the pole. We're green, here we go. Middle line up to the top into 3 out of 4. Marishik gonna lead it after 1. Middle line into 3. The 7G gonna take the lead away. Marishik drops 2 positions out of 4. Cross flags are out. We are halfway. David Good Jr., your leader. Seven G finds room to run in the middle. Going down into 3 out of 4. 2 to go. Checker flag going to come out this time. David Good Jr. gets a little caught up in turn 3 out of 4. White flag coming this time. Checker flag gonna fly for the 7G of David Good Jr. Here we go. Good luck. Sarge. Oh, and turn 3. Going green this time. Here we go. Rob Sanderson in a ballpark by himself right now. The 811 of Brent Gilliam trying to close the gap. Cross flags out. We are halfway, folks, halfway. 811 of Gilliam trying to close in. 13G of Good working his way back through the ranks. Mark Adams still trailing in the rear. Jeffrey Abbey sitting in 4th. Top side turn 3, the middle line out of 4. Sanderson holding on to his line. Gilliam trying to close the gap. Track's still very wet. Eight 11 of Gilliam trying to get a run out of 4. Going to come up short up to the 141. Middle lane, turn number 3. White flag coming out this time for the 141 of Sanderson. Uh-oh, the 141 got passed in 3 out of 4. Checkered flag going to the 13G, David Good Sr. Going green this time, here we go. Backside into 3 out of 4. Holtman going to be your leader after 1. Followed up by Cass Griffin and the 84 of David Garland. Last verse, same as the first. The 10 of Armstrong trying to close the gap. Barreling out of turn number 2. Griffin gets a run on the backside. Sorry, that's Garland gets a run on the outside. Now side by side with the 55 of Griffin. Out of 4, Garland now up to second. Following the middle line into 3 out of 4. Garland slowly starting to work his way towards the leader. Last verse, same as the first. Garland closing in on the 999 going into turn number 1. Garland takes a low side. Holtman holds his middle line. Down turn number 2. Down the back stretch we go. Turn number 3 coming up. Holtman takes his high line. Garland down the middle looking to pass out of 4. Gets a little short in turn 4. Garland out to the inside of the 999 once again coming up on the 24 lap car. Backstretch we go into 3. Holtman takes that middle line up to the high side once again. Into 3 out of 4. Garland going to be close, but he comes out 1 lap to go. Holtman leads it. Jeremy Holtman, David Garland, a battle for position. Now down the backstretch once again. Contact down the backstretch with Holtman. Holtman now in turn 3, takes the middle line, gets caught a little loose, holds on to it. Garland around the outside. It's going to be close. David Garland! And here we go. That's a heck of a run by Armstrong Jr. after rolling the car last week. Backstretch, the 17 and the 3. A back and forth battle for the lead. Armstrong holds it to the floor. All gas, no brakes. Smoother than chicken lips. Out of 4. We're side by side. That's the 17 of Hull. Armstrong up on the top side. Going green this time. Armstrong, Hull, we're going green, here we go. (17) to the front, Hull, Armstrong, and the 81 of Davis. is off to the races by himself, folks. Going green this time. Here we go. Chance Hole in a ballpark by himself. Here comes the 81 of Davis in second. In third, the 24. Urbanovsky. Felkins in fourth. And the 82 of Hannah in fifth. White flag comes out for the 17 of Hull. In second, the 81 of Davis. In third, the 24 of Urbanovsky. Going green this time. Here we go. 3S of Smith right out the gate, going down the backstretch in the lead. Michelle Melton in the fourth spot, right behind the 14 of Lockie. Going into 3 out of 4, working that bottom side in. Still your leader. Here comes a 48M of Floyd in second. Melton up to third. Going down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Out of 4, Smith, your leader still. Top side, turn 3. Look at him on the marbles. Woo! 52 of Fry with the high side run in the marbles. Turn 3 out of 4. White flag comes out for Smith. Michelle Melton. Line of fire out of turn 2, down the backstretch. We go into 3. She takes the high side line into 3. Out of 4. Melton on the throttle. It's going to be Chris Smith. Going out into turn number 2. Down the backstretch we fly, folks. Into 3 out of 4. 48. Chase Parson having issues in turn number 2. We're going down the backstretch once again. These guys are running into the marbles. The number 1 of White, your leader, followed up by the 48. We are halfway through this one, folks. Coming up on 3 to go this time. White flag comes out this time. Want to go for Paul White. Going up in the top side of turn 3 and out of low side out of 4. Checkered flag coming out for the number 1, Paul White. Green flag is up. Here we go. Ladies factory stocks are on the way. Lee Brown, your race leader, followed up by the 11 of Christy Anderson in third. The 26 of Nikki Barnard. Hannah Moore bringing up the rear. Hey guys, we need you to please back up from the fence, please. Back up from the fence. Appreciate it. Lee Brown, Christy Anderson, a battle for position. Lee, your leader. Green flags up. Here we go. Lee Brown, your leader. Down the backstretch coming into turn number 3. Anderson trying to close in the gap. Into 3 out of 4. Want to keep in mind and remind you folks that we are off next week. Mark that in your calendars. We are off next weekend. We'll be back on the 18th. Anderson closing in on Brown. Lee Brown, your leader. Puts a separation in on the 11 car. Now into turn number 1 once again. Cross flags are out. We are halfway, folks, halfway. Brown, Anderson, Barnard, your top 3. Around lap traffic they go. Brown starting to pull some separation from the 11. Getting ready to come up on the white flag here the next lap. A white flag comes out, 1 to go for Lee Brown. Checker flag coming out for the 4D. Going green this time. Here we go. At 6 KMFM, Captain Kirk Martin is your leader, followed up by Sam Spadaro, Weston Abbey, your top 3. Here comes the 52 of Dancer down the backstretch, going into turn number 3. Martin finds a good solid line in the middle, out of 4. Dancer trying to pass the 3 on the inside, gets cut short. Dancer on the inside of the 3 once again out of turn 4. Gets cut a little short. Cross flags are out. We are halfway. It is a 3-way battle for second between Spadaro, Dancer, and Abbey. Weston gets pinched up short on the top side. Bissonette trying to work his way on the inside of the 33 of Spadaro Jr. The 88 of Clark now sitting in a comfortable 5th spot. Coming up on lap traffic this time, Martin up on the rear side of Burkham. Going into 3, out of 4. Martin goes to the inside of the 87, gets around lap traffic. Bissonette off-roading in turn number 4, stays in it. Going up to the top side of 3 once again, Martin to the marbles. AJ Dancer trying to cut to the inside. White flag comes out this time, 1 to go. Martin, Dancer, Spadaro, Abbey, your top 4. Down in turn 3, Dancer tries to close the gap, but it's not going to be enough. Going green this time, Crowfoot sets a pace. We are off to the races. Here we go. Sarge and Crowfoot, a battle for the lead. Crowfoot still has the upper hand on the 10 car. Pinky trying to close it in. Bukowski in 3rd and 4th. Backstretch turn number 3. Out of 4, Sarge takes the low side, out of 4. Crowfoot still has the upper hand. Sarge has a run on the inside of the 85K going into turn number 1. Crowfoot, Wisnat, out of 2. Down the backstretch we fly once again. Crowfoot takes the middle line. Sarge goes low. Into 3. Out of 4. Crowfoot still has the upper hand. Cross flags are out. We are halfway. If you're on the fence, you need to back up, please. Thank you. Crowfoot, Sarge, Bukowski, your top three. Sarge to the inside of the 85K. Into 3, out of 4. Sarge gets a little caught up in the roll. The low side where it's all nice and soft. Crowfoot back with the upper hand once again. Here comes the 10 of Wisnat trying to gain momentum once again. Going into 3, Wisnat gets a little run into 3. Tries to take the middle line out of 4. Got a little bit of an upper hand this time. Closing in on the 85K with 2 to go. Into 3 once again. White flag out this time for Crowfoot. 1 to go. Bukowski in 3rd. Crowfoot holds it up over Sarge out of 4. Going to take the checker flag. We're going green this time. Here we go. Two laps complete. Crease, your leader, followed up by the 580 of Cates, the 47C of Clifton. Going into turn number 3, out of 4, the 580 trying to close the gap. Caleb. Crease has trouble on the back door. Crease has trouble on the back door. Cross flags are out. We are halfway. All right, here we go. Crease, Cates, and Clifton. Clifton and Bevel's a battle for the 3rd spot. Here comes the 24C of Toot Toot. Randall Carty finds the middle line in turn number 2. Down the backstretch we go. White flag, 1 lap to go for William Crease. Cates trying to close in the gap. Crease found his line down the backstretch once again. Clifton, Bevels going into the top side of 3. Going green, here we go. Coming up, here we go. Getting too close to that speaker, I'm sorry. The number 88, Sitterly from Floresville, Howard Watson, and Vandenberg, your top three, a battle for the position. Coming on the outside of the 99. The 11H still holds on to position. Here comes the 11S of Scott Newberry. A block by Watson. Backstretch into 3 out of 4. The rest of the cars come on. Going up into turn number 1. Watson finds a line down the middle again. Here comes Newberry. Contact out of 2. Cuts off Vandenberg. Watson still in second for now. Into turn number 3. Here comes the 88 of Sitterly. Newberry takes second. Oh, Campbell gets a loose out of turn number 1. Holds on to it. Wisnett trying to close the gap on the 5. Backstretch into 3. Sitterly, Newberry, Vandenberg, Watson, and Campbell, your top 5. Cross flags. We are halfway. Newberry trying to close the gap on the 88. Into 3 out of 4 once again. 2 to go this time. Here comes Newberry on the outside. Barreling off turn number 1 once again. Newberry tries to find the line on the inside of the 88. Out of 2. Down the back straightaway once again. Trying to be slick. Going into 3. 88 goes high. Newberry goes low. We're into 4. Newberry just short. White flag comes out, 1 to go. It is Newberry's last chance to do something. Sitterly, Newberry, a battle for the lead. Into 3 out of 4. Sitterly loosens up. Newberry takes it. I guess they're going to go with it. 3X of Terry Dumas, your leader, followed up by Leroy Barnard in the 26. Abby Hauser. Hauser now up to the 3rd spot. Hauser on the inside of Barnard into 3 out of 4. Barnard holds him off. Cross flags come out. We are halfway. Hauser to work the inside of the 26. Into 3 out of 4. Barnard and Hauser a battle for the lead. Dumas and Abby also a battle for position. Hauser now on the inside of the 26 of Barnard going into turn number 2. Hauser going to work the inside. Barnard holds him off down the backstretch. We fly once again. Turn 3. Hauser tries for the outside. It doesn't work. Barnard's going to pull off once again. 1 to go. Coming into 3 once again, Barnard now in the ballpark by himself. Out of 4, going to take the checkered flag. Going green this time. Here we go. Nick Klinkenbeard is forced to be reckoned with, as he usually is. Klinkenbeard, Manning, Abbey, cross flags are out. We are halfway, folks. Abbey on the top side of Manning out of turn 2. Back straight away, we get a little contact. Going into turn number 3. Abbey trying to roll in on top of Klinkenbeard. Klinkenbeard keeps pulling away. Turn 3 out of 4. Abbey now catches Klinkenbeard. Klinkenbeard got trouble on the back door. Here comes Abbey down the backstretch. We fly into turn number 3. Klinkenbeard, middle line. Abbey right there behind him. White flag comes out. 1 lap to go for Klinkenbeard. We've got contact in 2. Back straight away we fly. Coming into turn number 3. Klinkenbeard, Abbey, out of 4. It's going to be close. Nick Klinkenbeard takes the checkered flag. Checkered flag is up. Here we go. Or the green flag, I'm sorry. Bistinet, your leader. Bissonette, Broussard, battle for the lead. Side by side down the backstretch, we go into 3. Out of 4. Last verse, same as the first, coming up on 2. Doing what he does best. Going green, here we go. '21 Chris Florio to the front. Larry Underwood in second. Hollywood, Tony Sanders in third. Chris Florio, Larry Underwood, James Honish, Tony Sanders, Nick Klinkenbeard, your top 5. Chris Florio holding on a good run. James Honish, Larry Underwood, Nick Klinkenbeard. Florio and Honish a battle for the lead. Coming up in turn number 2, Florio got a run down the outside. Backstretch we go into 3, coming up on lap traffic. Oh! Armstrong spins it in 4. Here we go! Chris Florio, James Honish, Nick Klinkenbeard. Contact between Honish and Florio going into turn number 1. Going green, here we go. Honish to the inside of the 21 of Florio. Checks back down the back stretch once again. Going into 3, here's the 21 of Florio, the 777 of Honish, and the 66 of Klinkenbeard. Side by side. Honish now your leader, but Florio takes it right back. Cross flags are out. We are 10 down and 10 to go. Well, look who's up in 4th and 3rd. Frazier and Klinkenbeard. Florio's got lots of trouble knocking at the back door. Honish, Frazier, Klinkenbeard, Underwood, your top 5. Last verse, same as the first. In a 3 out of 4. Florio, Honish, Frazier, Klinkenbeard, Underwood, your top 5. 5 laps to go. Four laps to go this time. 4 to go. Honish now to the front. 21 of Florio with 2 to go. Honish in first, Florio in second. Frazier and Klinkenbeard. White flag for Honish. Checker flag gonna fly for the 777 James Honish. Out of 4, green flag will come out. Here we go. Jeffrey Abbey, David Good Jr., David Good Sr., Mark Adams, your top four. Back to green, here we go. Jeffrey Abbey, David Good Sr., Good trying to close the gap. That's Good Jr., I'm sorry. Coming down the back stretch. 37 of Abbey going into turn number 3. Here comes Good. The 81 of Ryan Childress running third, followed by the 13G of David Good Sr. in fourth. Mark Adams rounding the 5th spot. We've got 5 laps to go. Into 3 out of 4. Checker, or the green flag is up. Here we go. In a ballpark of his own right now, David Good Jr. trying to close the gap. Here comes Senior. Right now, the only one that really has a shot of doing anything at this point is David Good Jr. Going into turn number 2, down the back stretch we go once again. Getting into turn number 3. Out of 4. Good trying to close the gap. The 11J of Justin Radcliffe running in 3rd, or 4th, I'm sorry. Mark Adams rounding off your 5th spot. 5 to go this time, 5 to go. Adams up one position now up to the 4th spot. 3 laps to go this time. Two to go for Jeffrey Abbey. Coming into 3 out of 4. The 37 of Jeffrey Abbey going to take your checker flag. Green flag is up. Here we go. Holtman to the outside, going into 3. Coming out of 4, gonna roll into first place. Oh, Falcon splits the middle. Going green, here we go. Top side into 3 out of 4. Going green, here we go. Top side into 3. Off to the races again, here we go. Falcons trying to close the gap on the 17. Chance Hull. Hull putting on a clinic in the heat race, trying to repeat himself again. White flag comes out, 1 to go. Here we go! Going green this time. Here we go. Michelle Melton finds room on the low side in 3 out of 4. 3S of Smith, your leader. Down the back stretch we go. Turn number 3 coming up. Melton finds room on the middle line. Tossing her sideways into 3 out of 4. Here comes the 1 car of White. White's running that high side up in the marbles. Melton now on the high side. Holds on to it. Melton in second. We're going green this time. Here we go. The 1 of White sitting in third. Trying to find room to run. Chase Parson trying to regain some ground here. Low side out of turn 2. Down the back stretch. Paul White to the outside. Contact in 3 out of 4. Paul White still short of Smith. Going in turn number 1. White, Melton, a battle for second right now. Here comes down the back stretch. Paul White, Stephen Smith. We're going into 3. 3 wide out of 4. Wow! Top side, turn number 2. We trying it again. Paul White, your new leader. Melton falls to 4th. Going into 3 out of 4. Smith still in second. Here comes the 48M of Floyd. Bouncing around the ruts in turn number 1. Down the back stretch into 3 and out of 4. Here comes high side up in the marbles in turn number 4. One of the shirt boys looks like. Can't tell. Turn 3, low side out of 4. Your leader still Paul White in the number 1. Here we go. Going down into 3. White still has competition on his heels. Smith goes to the low side out of 4. Backside turn 2 down the stretch. Here we go. Paul White putting on a clinic out of turn 1. Slowly pulling away from Smith, who he passed a few laps ago. Going down the back stretch into 3, out of 4. laps to go for Paul White in the 1 car. Paul White going green, here we go. White flag, 1 to go for Paul White. Steven Smith, Paul White a battle for the lead. Paul White puts it in winner's circle. Going green, here we go. Lee Brown to the front. These cars are spread evenly amongst each other. Lee Brown already coming up on lap cars. Lee Brown coming up on the backside of the 37, passing on the outside, going up into turn number 3. Into 3 out of 4 middle line. Nikki Barnard doing everything she can to try to roll into the leader. Coming up out of 4 on a line of fire out of 4. Trying to close the gap. Getting a little loose out of turn number 2. Down the back stretch we go. Whoa, getting loose in 4. Lee Brown, Hannah Moore. Lee Brown has found her mojo, and off to the races she goes. Oh! The 11 of Mansfield, 11 of, my apologies, 11 of Anderson getting a little loose there in turn 2. The 11 trying to pass the 37. 37 not going to let her by. So Anderson goes to the outside to pass. Down the front stretch. We got new position on the track. Here comes the leader making a lap. She's going to be one up over everyone else. Oh! Hannah Moore. Here we go. White flag. Nope, wrong. Way to go, Alan. Lee Brown, we're back to green. Now it's coming up white flag this time. White flag for Lee Brown. Nikki Barnard, Christy Anderson, Hannah Moore, and the 37 of Erica Bates. Set to go green. Spadaro sets the pace. Here we go. Into 3 out of 4. Lap 1 complete. Dancer now in second. Low side, Shipler on the outside. Dancer gets a little loose on the bottom out of 2. Weston Abbey, Sam Spadaro, contact in 2. Here we go. Oh! And a 3, we're going green. Here we go. Down the backstretch. Coming into 3 out of 4. Shipler holds on to it. Captain Kirk Martin in turn number 1. Kirk Martin trying to find room around the outside. Down the backstretch we go once again. Shipler, Clark, Martin, Dancer, Spadaro, and Bissonette, your top 6. Martin out of the inside, goes to the low end. Shipler's got the KMFM ride on his tail. Down the backstretch, here comes Clark once again. Blake Clark on the outside. Shipler's got trouble from the 69. AJ Dancer. Backstretch, turn number 3, Kirk Martin to the inside. Captain Kirk to the bottom. Out of 4, Kirk Martin, your new leader. Spadaro Jr. getting into Bissonette on the backside of 2. Burkham pulls off the track. We're going into 3 out of 4. It's Martin, Dancer, Clark, Abbey, and Shipler, your top 5. Dennis Bissonette trying to close the gap. Weston Abbey now around Clark to the 3rd spot. We're going now the backstretch, turn number 2. Into 3, Martin, Dancer, Abbey. Shipler in the 5th spot, Bissonette trying to close the gap. caution on the track. Let's do it, folks. Here we go. Abby Martin down the backstretch. We've got a competition for first. Kirk to the middle, Abby to the low side, into 3 out of 4. Kirk Martin holds on to it for now. With 5 to go, 5 laps to go. Abby Martin, battle for position down the back straightaway. We go into turn number 3. Martin takes the low side, Abby to the high side. AJ Dancer there as well. KMFM holds on to it for now. Abby to the high side. Backstretch, we got a new leader. Contact Kirk Martin, Weston Abby. Captain Kirk Martin ready to roll. Here we go. Weston Abbey, AJ Dancer. Battle for position. Kirk Martin back to the front. AJ Dancer, line of fire. Turn number 3 out of 4. Dancer now to second. Captain Kirk Martin, AJ Dancer, 3 wide out of 2. Shipler now up to 3rd. Clark in 4th. Weston Abbey falls to 5th. 2 laps to go for KMFM. Going into 3 out of 4, white flag comes out for Captain Kirk Martin. AJ Dancer working that inside as hard as he can. Down the back stretch we go. Going into turn number 3, AJ Dancer dives to the inside. We're into 3 out of 4. Captain Kirk Martin takes a checker flag. Crowfoot punches it. Here we go. Grease now up to 3rd. Newberry now in second. Bevels, Grease, Sarge, we're ready to go. Let's do this thing. Oh no. Going green once again. Here we go. Crowfoot, Newberry, Crease, Bukowski, and Bevels, your top 5. Down the back straightaway, we go into turn number 3. Crease takes the low side from Bevels. Bevels now in 3rd. Scott Newberry, your leader. Bevels now in 2nd. Crowfoot in 3rd. Crease in 4th. Working the outside line out of 4. Caught up to the 85K. Coming backside, turn number 2. Crease closing in on the 85K. Now in turn 3. Into 3 out of 4. Bevel's now in second. Crowfoot's got the 491 in his crosshairs. Got into the water in turn number 2. Backstretch around the 78 lap car. Barreling off turn number 3. Out of 4. Scott Newberry already up in turn 1. Here comes Stephen Bevels. Crease now coming up on cross flags this time. Newberry, your leader. Stephen Bevels, Cody Crowfoot, William Crease, and Sarge in the 10 car. We fly down the backstretch once again out of 4. Newberry coming up on lap traffic. 7S of Stephen Bevels in second. Crowfoot still has the 491 knocking on the back door. Bevels jumps the gun, but we're going green anyway. Crease to the outside of Crowfoot. Sarge now up a position. Now he's going to take the outside line out of 2. Crease like a line of fire right around the 10 car, down the backstretch, gets to the outside of Crowfoot. Top side, turn number 3. 491 goes out of 4, sits in third. Now he's going to try to get around the 85K and close in on the 7S. Crease has a run out of the backstretch going into turn 3. 85K goes to the low side, Crease to the high side, into 3 out of 4. We've got 5 to go. Last verse, same as the first. Bevels, Crowfoot, Crease, Wisnant, and Vandenberg, your top 5. Little action up in turn number 2. Crease closes in on the 85K. Going up top side in 3. Middle line for Crowfoot out of 4. Crease is right there on the back door of the 85K. Crowfoot not moving for much. Bevel's still your leader. Coming up on lap traffic this time, folks. 1 car pulls off the backstretch. Two to go for Bevels. Here comes Crease around the outside of the 85K. We're going into turn number 3. Out of 4, white flag for Bevels. Side by side, a battle for second. Crease now in second. Crease is trying to run down the leader. Crease is trying to run down Bevels. He's not going to have enough laps to do it. In the 3 out of 4, the 7S, Stephen Bevels is your winner. Green flag's inevitable. Here we go. Abbey now up to second. Broussard in the lead, Sessions in third. Here comes McMillan out of 4. Brett McMillan in the 61, now up to third. Now on the backside of the 77. Back straightaway, turn number 3. Broussard, Abby, McMillan, and Sessions. Bissonette in 5th. Broussard now has Abby on the back door, down to stretch into 3. Broussard, Abby, McMillan, Sessions, Bissonette. Manning up in the marbles in turn number 1, gets right back into it. Down the back stretch once again, Devin Burgess around Terry Dumas. Little contact between Burgess and Dumas a minute ago. Dumas off the track on the backside of turn number 3. Cross flags are out. We are halfway. Broussard has a fight on his hands. Abby, McMillan. Here comes Klinkenbeard trying to gain position. Burgess manning a battle for position. Going green, here we go. Broussard, a battle for the lead. Broussard will not give up easy. Into 3, out of 4. Abby McMillan, Sessions, Bissonette. Bissonette now up to 4th spot. 5 laps to go. Oh, contact in 2. Off the backside of 2. Green flag racing, here we go. Brett McMillan to the front. Brett McMillan, Ruben Broussard, Jeffrey Abbey. Out of 4, Burgess and Bissonette side by side. Father and son, it's so precious, ain't it? Bissonette to the top side of turn number 2, gets stuck in the berm. Devin Burgess now up to 5th. 3 wide battle for 2nd. Here comes Burgess, Barnard. Brett McMillan running away with it. Jeffrey Abbey now in 2nd. Oh, Jeffrey Abbey just blew it up. It is done. Green flag's up. Here we go. Brett McMillan, Ricky Sessions, Leroy Barnard, Ruben Broussard, Devin Burgess, your top 5. Two laps to go for McMillan. Sessions, Barnard, Broussard, here comes Quick Nick. 1 to go for Brett McMillan. Out of 2. Down the back stretch we fly once again into 3. Out of 4. What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? Brett McMillan, checkered flag. Going green, here we go. I'm sensing a little deja vu. It's the 21 of Chris Florio, the 777 of James Honish. A battle for position. Florio, Honish, still a battle for position. Florio in the... Going green this time, here we go. Chris Florio, James Honish out of turn number 2. Nick Klinkenbeard now up to 3rd. Backside into 3. Out of 4. Florio still leads it. Honish right there, and here comes Klinkenbeard. Charlie Knott, Taylor Florio, Gerald Henderson. Cross flags are out. We are halfway. Chris Florio, James Honish, Nick Klinkenbeard scouting from behind. 10 down, 10 to go. Here comes Klinkenbeard closing in. Charlie Knight sitting in the 4th spot, followed up by Taylor Florio. Five to go for Florio. Honish trying to work the outside of Florio. Florio holds him off. Backside, turn number 2. Honish tries to work the outside of Florio. Florio holds it to the floor. We're going into 3 out of 4. Florio still got it. 4 to go. 2 to go for Chris Florio. Honish getting caught back a little bit. Clickenbeard trying to close it in and seal the deal. Going into turn number 3. Out of 4, white flag for Chris Florio, 1 to go. Lap traffic's a factor in this one. Chris Florio now up to the 3rd turn out of 4. Gonna take the checkered flag. Chris Florio, your winner.